Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ever get the feeling you're being sold a story, a narrative that just doesn't quite add up? Today, we're diving headfirst into the fascinating, often baffling, world of NCAA Legacy, particularly focusing on the careers of Angel Reese and, inevitably, contrasting them with the meteoric rise of Caitlin Clark. We're going to dissect the hype, separate fact from fiction, and ask the tough questions about what really defines a champion in college basketball and beyond. Is it media spin, or is it something more tangible, something forged in the heat of competition? Buckle up, because this is more than just a highlight reel. It's a critical look at the narratives shaping the future of women's basketball. Now, this all started brewing again with some strong commentary from Jason Whitlock, specifically about Angel Reese's unrivaled championship. Or rather, non-participation in it. Let's recap what sparked this whole debate. Okay, so Whitlock comes out swinging, and look, he raises some valid points. The unrivaled league is a relatively new 3-on-3 format. It doesn't carry the same weight as, say, winning the NCAA tournament or even a WNBA title. But here's where I think the analysis needs a little more nuance. To immediately dismiss it as meaningless is, in my opinion, a bit harsh. First, any opportunity to compete, to hone skills, and to build camaraderie among women basketball players is valuable. These leagues provide opportunities for players to stay sharp during the off-season, and for fans to engage with the sport year-round. Second, while this league is 3-on-3, many people should remember that 3-on-3 is an Olympic sport now, not to discredit any player, but to highlight and bring light to the format of this league. However, I do believe that media does give a platform for other players that might not have the same spotlight otherwise. In this sense, if the media focuses on highlighting players and tournaments that might not attract a large audience, this does provide opportunities to make the WNBA a top contending league. Lastly, the term championship itself is loaded with expectations and history. A middle school basketball team might celebrate winning their local league championship with just as much fervor as an NBA team celebrates winning the finals. The context always matters. To truly understand this situation, we need to zoom out and look at the broader context of NCAA Legacy and how it shapes these athletes' trajectories. College basketball is where many of these players first capture the nation's attention. It's where they develop their skills, build their brands, and, crucially, establish their identities as players. For Angel Reese, her time at LSU was undeniably impactful. She was a dominant force, leading her team to a national championship and becoming a household name. That LSU team, coached by Kim Mulkey, played with an undeniable swagger and confidence that resonated with many fans, even if it rubbed others the wrong way. Reese, with her fierce competitiveness and unapologetic personality, became the face of that program. And this brings us, inevitably, to Caitlin Clark. There's simply no avoiding the comparison. Clark's impact on women's basketball, both in college and now entering the WNBA, is undeniable. Her scoring prowess, her court vision, and her sheer charisma have drawn record crowds and generated unprecedented levels of media attention. But I strongly disagree with putting down one player just to elevate another. This should not be the intention of the media. I think we can have two great players, but what we need to acknowledge is that, because of Clark, the WNBA is going to be a bigger brand and is going to attract more viewers and attention. Clark came into the NCAA League with the skill set and passion to create a generational shift in the industry. Clark's success highlights a critical aspect of NCAA Legacy: consistency and continuous improvement. Clark did not simply show up and dominate. She constantly pushed herself to get better, refining her skills and expanding her game. This commitment to growth is a hallmark of true champions. Here's where things get tricky. It's not necessarily about whether Angel Reese is a good player or not. She is talented, she is athletic, and she does have a compelling story. The issue is the level of hype and whether it aligns with her actual on-court performance, particularly at the professional level. There's a certain segment of the media that seems determined to position her as the next face of women's basketball, often drawing direct comparisons to Caitlin Clark. This creates an incredibly high bar of expectation and puts Reese in a position where she's constantly being judged, not just on her own merits, but against a player who is, frankly, operating at a different level right now. This is where I believe that media is creating expectations that is too high for Angel Reese. I understand that the media does not intend to overinflate the performance of Angel Reese. However, the constant comparison with Caitlin Clark is creating an unrealistic expectation of what Angel Reese can achieve in this moment in her career. Also, this raises the question of how the sports media should be approaching this matter in general. This creates an uncomfortable situation, especially when media outlets are trying to put Angel Reese as a top player. It is important to highlight player skill, but it should not come at the expense of putting down another athlete. By elevating Angel Reese, this actually puts her in a harmful position. The unrivaled league situation perfectly encapsulates this. Reese's absence from the playoffs, her team winning without her, and her subsequent victory lap via Facet Time all contribute to a narrative that feels manufactured. It's a performance of championship without the actual performance in the championship. Let's be clear, there's nothing inherently wrong with celebrating your team's success. But there's a difference between being a key contributor and being a cheerleader on the sidelines. And when the celebration feels disproportionate to the contribution, it raises questions about the authenticity of the moment. This is not saying that Angel Reese's performance is not impactful to the team, but there is a difference between not performing and not present at all. If her teammates want to win this league to elevate Angel Reese, this is a disservice to themselves, because this gives a misconception that the title was acquired through media rather than skill and hard work. I strongly believe that everyone works together as a team, and that everyone has different skills to contribute to the growth of the team. With that in mind, to downplay the talent of anyone will greatly affect team performance and overall team culture. What do you think? Is Angel Reese being unfairly judged? Is the media overhyping her accomplishments, or is there something more to this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of the world of college basketball and beyond. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you never miss out. Click the video on the screen. See you.